All right, welcome here to Canaan, otherwise known as North Canaan, here on our tour of 41 towns in 41 days. In the background you can see our helpers for this door knocking tour who did a little scouting ahead of us to tell us who was home and who wasn't. But we started off the day with a real interesting conversation with a woman who lives in one of the houses here on Grove Street. She started out by saying that she'd seen me on TV and she'd seen the ad where I door knock on TV, and she thought to herself when she saw it that, yeah, sure, he's door knocking, but we're never going to see him here in Canaan. And then there I was knocking on her door. But she ended up talking about a very serious subject. Her son is about to go on his second tour in Iraq, and she and her husband and frankly her son were deeply at odds with the conduct of this administration. He felt he had a duty to the men and women he served with to go back and complete their mission there. But she was as upset as I've seen anybody about the direction of this country and about the direction that this president has taken us and the lives he's endangered overseas without any clear direction. And she frankly said that she would vote for anybody who was running against this Republican Congress because she was so disappointed that this Congress hadn't stood up to the president on this war and at the very least asked questions. And that's what we're talking about when we go out there. Some of this race is about setting this country in very different directions on healthcare and energy. Some of it is also just about challenging this president on the direction he's taken us. And there's no better example of where that challenge has to happen than on the conduct of this war in Iraq. For this family, for her son, and for thousands of other families here in this district that are very personally affected by the decisions this president has made. So this is one of those real serious conversations that you have, but one of the more meaningful here on our tour of 41 towns in the 5th Congressional District over 41 days.